Zeus, the king of the gods in Greek mythology, was known for his many romantic affairs and children. He was the son of Cronus and Rhea and the youngest of their children. He was also the husband of his sister, Hera, and the father of many famous gods and demigods, such as Athena, Apollo, and Hermes. Zeus was often depicted as a powerful and majestic figure, holding a lightning bolt in his hand. He was known for his strength and ability to control the weather, as well as his wisdom and ability to see the future. Despite being married to Hera, Zeus was famous for his many extramarital affairs. He had relationships with goddesses such as Medes, the goddess of wisdom, and Demeter, the goddess of the harvest. He also had many mortal lovers, including Europa, whom he seduced in the form of a bull, and Semele, the mother of Dionysus. One of the most famous stories about Zeus' love life is the story of how he seduced and impregnated the mortal woman, Danae. Her father, King Acrisius, was told by an oracle that he would be killed by his grandson. To prevent this, he locked Danae in a tower so that she could not have any children. However, Zeus came to her in the form of golden rain and impregnated her. She gave birth to Perseus, who later accidentally kills his grandfather, fulfilling the prophecy. Another famous story is the story of how Zeus fell in love with the mortal woman, Io. He was caught by his wife, Hera, and turned Io into a cow to hide her from her wrath. But Hera saw through the disguise and punished Io by sending an insect to sting her and make her wander the earth. Zeus' love life was often complicated and filled with conflict. His many affairs and children often angered his wife, Hera, and led to many conflicts between the gods. Despite this, Zeus is still remembered as a powerful and majestic figure in Greek mythology. Zeus' love life was also marked by jealousy, revenge, and punishment. In one story, Zeus fell in love with a mortal woman named Alcmena, and disguised himself as her husband to sleep with her. He impregnated her with the demigod Heracles, which enraged Hera, and she plotted to harm the child. To protect Heracles, Zeus sent him to live with his mortal grandparents. Another famous mortal lover of Zeus was Leda, a queen of Sparta. Zeus again disguised himself, this time as a swan, and seduced Leda. She gave birth to Helen of Troy, the most beautiful woman in the world and the cause of the Trojan War. Zeus' love life also had political connotations. He often used his affairs to establish alliances and gain power. In one story, he seduced the queen of the Amazons, Hippolyta, and gave her a girdle as a gift. Heracles later took the girdle, causing a war between the Amazons and the Greeks. Zeus' love life was not limited to mortal women and goddesses. He also had relationships with male lovers, such as Ganymede, a mortal prince who he carried off to be the cupbearer of the gods. Despite all the conflicts and controversies surrounding his love life, Zeus remains one of the most important figures in Greek mythology. He is a symbol of power, strength, and authority. He is also the ruler and protector of justice, morality, and law. He is known as the god of the civic life, and was often depicted as a leader among the gods. He was also considered as a dispenser of good and evil, and his role as a judge of the dead was also very important in Greek mythology. He was also considered as the god of hospitality, and it was believed that he protected strangers and guests. He was also associated with the sacred laws of hospitality and the punishment of those who violated them. Zeus was also known as the god of oaths, and it was believed that he punished those who broke their oaths. He was also the god of the sky, weather, and thunder. In addition to his role as a god, Zeus was also an important figure in Greek literature and art. He is featured prominently in many of the stories and myths of ancient Greece, and his character and actions have inspired countless works of art and literature throughout history. It's also believed that at the end of the world, Zeus would unleash the full force of his power and destroy the world with his thunderbolts, in a final battle known as the Ragnarok of Greek mythology. In some versions of the myths, Zeus is said to retreat to the Elysium, the paradise for the souls of heroes and the righteous, after his death. In other versions, it is said that Zeus would retreat to the Island of the Blessed, also known as the Isles of the Blessed, after his death. The island was said to be located in the far west, beyond the edge of the known world. It was considered as a paradise where the heroes, who were favored by the gods, would live in eternal happiness and prosperity, enjoying the company of their loved ones and the blessings of the gods. Overall, the stories of Zeus's departure from the world vary in details, and it's not a central aspect of the myths. But it's a reminder that even the powerful and mighty gods are not immune to the fate of the world and its eventual end. In summary, Zeus was a central figure in Greek mythology known for his power, wisdom, and many romantic affairs and children. He is known for his role as the king of the gods, his strength and ability to control the weather, and his wisdom and ability to see the future. Despite his many extramarital affairs and conflicts with his wife, Hera, Zeus remains an important and revered figure in Greek mythology. His role as a god of justice, morality, and law, as well as his association with the sky, weather, and thunder, make him an important figure in Greek religion and culture.